Hello? I just wanted to share some footage, says the Russian soldier from the 1486th Guards Motor Rifle Regiment. We were riding an ATV and hit a booby-trapped sock or something like that. Maybe someone will find this useful for experience. A Ukrainian drone is causing trouble for Russian forces in the Kursk direction.
Автомат! Автомат! Стреляй! Автоматическим! Автоматическим стреляй. Бегом.
Today, Russia deployed the increasingly expired Shoigu to make a series of questionable statements. Among them, he claimed that just before Ukraine's attempted incursion into the Kursk region, Russia had agreed to halt strikes on Ukrainian energy facilities, but Ukraine allegedly withdrew from the negotiations. Shoigu also asserted that Ukraine is losing around 28 square kilometers of territory each day, with up to 2,000 soldiers killed or wounded daily, a claim that raises eyebrows for its questionable accuracy. In discussing the so-called negotiations, Shoigu oddly remarked that as long as Ukrainian forces remain active in Kursk, talks would be impossible. Strangely, he neglected to mention the situation in Donbass or other new territories, which baffled even Russian bloggers. Why was Shoigu chosen to deliver these statements? Likely because the absurdity of the claims required a figure with little remaining credibility. Shoigu was sent out as a convenient scapegoat with nothing left to lose. Our elite long ago deserved a slap in the face, Russians reacting to today's statements by Shoigu and Peskov. Immediately after the massive strike by Ukrainian drones on regions of our country, including its capital, two significant yet highly ambiguous figures from the leadership of our wonderful country made quite strange statements, extremely inappropriate for the situation at hand. First, Mr. Shoigu revealed that, apparently, before the invasion of the Kursk region, our leadership had been in some kind of negotiations during which they agreed, presumably as a gesture of goodwill, not to strike enemy energy facilities. But then Ukraine once again deceitfully disappointed expectations. Meanwhile, earlier Mr. Peskov had denied the fact of such negotiations. And now he too spoke up immediately after Mr. Shoigu, issuing a strange philosophical statement that today's attack by Ukrainian drones on residential areas in Russia cannot be considered military actions, but a demonstration of the essence of the Kiev regime. I won't spend much time commenting on these statements, partly because I must stay within the bounds of the law and avoid inappropriate language. But if you strip away the intellectualizing of these figures, something they are clearly not good at and should avoid just as much as I must avoid swearing. The essence of what they both said, one after the other, is that there will be no negotiations, at least not until the situation in the Kursk region is resolved in some way. This is how they're sending signals. And the essence of these signals, if you think about it, is not the worst thing. But the way they were delivered is simply discouraging. In essence, they said it in such a way that the entire country was taken aback. And at such a moment, right after a strike on the Capitol. However, there's nothing surprising about this. The audience for these signals wasn't the country. This is how they communicate with dear partners. At the very least, they are sending messages to the outside. But in doing so, they completely ignore the fact that aside from dear partners, people are also watching them. People they simply don't notice. Sincerely, these people do not exist for them. And this attitude of the elite toward the people is much worse than any betrayal that might be contained in their statements. Our elite long ago deserved a slap in the face, or to have something cold poured on their heads, just to wake them up. Because such a contemptuous attitude toward the people never ends well, especially when these people are at war. I don't care about this elite, but I do feel sorry for the country. Wild Hornets say they've dispatched 400 kamikaze drone from their workshop just yesterday. You can imagine how many they produce in a year, and that's just one workshop. Car for Ukraine has deployed the first trucks purchased with your donations. One is for the medics of the 3rd Assault Brigade, and the other one for Super-Powered Trucks project, where guys convert civilian Toyota Hilux into rocket launchers. On this video, Ivan is showing the results so far, and the thing we are especially proud, the Warthog Defense logo on the cars. Check out their website to stay tuned and support ongoing campaigns.
Greetings, Warthog Defense audience. Greetings from Lviv, from Ukraine. Very difficult week for our country, with attack on Lviv civilian objects in Poltava, in Sumy, which is why we cannot stop. We cannot stop our work. We have to deter the enemy, and we have to deal with the cause, not only with the effect. That's why you've been very active with our Blitz campaign for the superpowered trucks, and we've got one of the trucks that was fully covered with your donations. This is a Toyota Hilux 2009 3-liter diesel. Great car, super reliable, very powerful for the things it will be doing. You also see on the back the Nissan Patrol, the first car we send in for the medics, which is also the one that we purchased with the help of you guys. Both campaigns are still active. Both campaigns still need funds to further convert the cars for the specific needs of the medics for that Rockets project, for the Superpowered Trucks project. So check out carforukraine.com/campaigns or support from the homepage, together to our shared victory.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.